Imagine you absolutely eat nothing for 36 hours. At first, that seems completely crazy, right? You skip dinner, you sleep, you skip breakfast, and you keep going. But deep down inside you, your organs start to panic a little bit. They're sending each other weird messages in their group chat. Things like, is anyone bringing snacks? But what happens next isn't a breakdown. It's a complete reboot. So what exactly happens when you deprive your body of food for 36 hours? Let's look at it from the inside. Imagine the whole thing as this massive experiment where every organ has a role. The liver is the fuel manager who stays calm under pressure. The brain runs the command center, kind of bossy but brilliant. The stomach is a total drama queen. The pancreas distributes insulin like a polite delivery driver who's about to go on vacation. The fat cells are sitting on this huge mountain of energy and pretending to be innocent. And the heart, steady as always, just keeps the beat going. They don't really talk out loud to each other, but trust me, they all have an opinion. Because the second that food supply stops, this whole team has to figure out who's really in charge. And that's how the chaos begins. The clock is ticking, but your body is still running on fuel from your last meal. Right now, everything seems normal because it is. You've got fresh fuel in the tank and your organs are just chilling out. The glucose from your meal is flowing through your blood like rush hour traffic. Busy, fast, kind of chaotic, but organized. Insulin shows up and guides that sugar into your muscles and your liver to store it there. Your liver fills up its glycogen reserves. That's basically your body's short-term battery. The pancreas is on autopilot and sending out insulin packets like it's online sale day. And your fat cells are hanging out on the couch, scrolling through social media, pretending they're not at work. Everything is fed, full of fuel and running smoothly. Even your brain is happy. It's getting a steady stream of sugar, its absolute favorite treat. This is the fed state, cruise control mode for your body. But the countdown has already started. Because the second that food pipeline shuts off, insulin slowly starts to withdraw. Blood sugar dips slowly and deep down inside you. Your organs look around and realize, wait, who's paying the energy bill now? The pee stops. The liver sighs, rolls up its sleeves and says, I guess it's my turn now. And that's exactly where the real story of fasting begins. A few hours have passed and things are starting to shift. Your last meal is long gone now. Blood sugar is dropping and so is insulin. The bartender of your bloodstream wipes down the counter and clocks out. Because the main fuel service is closed, your organs look at each other questioningly, like, who's handling the energy now? So the liver steps up, the boss of the group, the one who always ends up working overtime. It opens its secret glycogen reserve, basically your emergency sugar savings account, and starts pouring it into your blood. This reserve keeps your brain running, your muscles moving, and your mood pretty much stable. But glycogen doesn't last forever. It's good for maybe half a day. Less if you're active, more if you're resting. While the tank is emptying, your liver is like a phone with 10% battery that's dimming the screen to save power. Your stomach didn't get the memo though. It's still producing digestive juices and wondering why nobody showed up for dinner. And that's exactly when your stomach starts to really growl. You're not in danger, your body's just annoyed and confused. It's used to a full buffet. And suddenly the kitchen is closed. Hormone levels like ghrelin spike and push your brain. Hey, maybe we should eat something. But while your stomach is protesting, your liver is quietly preparing for a major system upgrade. The simple fuel almost gone, and the backup generators are warming up. Around the 10-hour mark, the liver's getting tired, glucose is low, and your body looks around and asks, so, who's bringing the snacks now? This is where the big turning point begins. Insulin has gone away, so your fat cells finally stop just being decoration and get into the game. They open up their vaults and release stored fat, called triglycerides, into your bloodstream. These fat molecules head to your liver, which transforms them into tiny fuel packets called ketones. Ketones are your body's backup energy plan, the cleaner and slower way to burn. It's like switching from gasoline to solar power. Not as dramatic, but way more efficient. Your brain, normally addicted to sugar, takes a sip and says, wait, this actually works. It starts to run partly on ketones, a more steady energy, less mood swings. You might feel weirdly clear or surprisingly focused. The stomach is still auditioning for a soap opera and growling for attention, but the rest of your organs have evolved. Heart rate calms down, blood sugar stabilizes. You've crossed over the line between fed mode and fat-burning mode. It doesn't feel like an explosion, more like a quiet gear shift. But under the surface, an entire system just switched engines. 16 hours have passed and your body has officially switched operating systems. The vaults are wide open. Ketones are flowing through your bloodstream like little fuel tanker trucks. Your brain, once addicted to sugar, is now enjoying the steady power of ketones. No spikes, no crashes, no moments of, I need a snack or I'm going to bite someone's head off. It's a quieter, more focused form of energy. Inflammation starts to cool down. Your organs can finally breathe. The liver is busy refining fuel like a top-tier factory. The heart is happy. It loves ketones because they're easier to use. Even your cells are starting to clean themselves out faster, like someone upgraded the system overnight. The stomach is still yelling for attention, remember me? But everyone else is completely on board. Energy is smoother, focus is more stable, mood is calmer. This is when your body stops regretting not eating and starts to perform without it. At 24 hours, your organs stop complaining and start cooperating. Your body tells itself, okay, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this right. Autophagy kicks in. It's the cellular version of spring cleaning. They start recycling waste, broken proteins, damaged parts, everything that's gumming up the system. This isn't punishment, it's maintenance. Your immune system even gets in on it and tosses out old white blood cells to build new ones later. The liver is cleaning, the gut is repairing, cells are welding, polishing, and restoring. You might feel lighter, not just because of calories, but because your whole system is decluttering. Your body isn't starving, it's rebuilding itself. 30 hours and your body is in full upgrade mode. Growth hormone shows up with a clipboard and yells, okay guys, let's grow something. It helps preserve muscle, repair tissue, and keeps fat cells supplying energy. You're not breaking down anymore, you're rebuilding smarter. Meanwhile, insulin, remember our bartender, is still being released. Your cells finally reset their sensitivity, like restarting a vending machine that's finally spitting out your candy bar, right? So when you eat again, your body handles sugar way more precisely. Less spikes, less crashes, more balance. Your heart is running smooth, your liver is purring, your gut is calm, your brain is sharp. Every organ synchronized like a jazz band that just found the perfect groove. You've gone from chaos to rhythm, from fed mode to healing mode. This isn't starvation, this is your biology at its best. And there you are 36 hours later, and your body is doing something incredible in silence. It's not suffering from deprivation, it's adapting. Every organ, every cell, every bit of energy working in perfect synchronization. That's why fasting was created. Not for suffering, but for balance. Brain stable, heart calm, metabolism finally breathing. You didn't shut down, you leveled up. You didn't just survive the 36 hours, you unlocked the version of yourself that runs better, cleaner, and more calmly. And once you see it works like that, you start wondering what else your body can do if you stop bothering it all the time.